Hello out there into the universe. I had to run my eye at the very moment I hit the live button. Hi. Happy Monday. We're at the start of the week again. And of course, I'm starting my another job at working as a treasure hunter slash repossessor. I don't know what the lore is to R.E.P.O, but hello. I'm here. It's a hot summer. And the storms have temporarily passed. So we are in the clear. No. I thought this week was going to be Honkai Star Rail week. It turned out Honkai Star Rail does not, the thing does not progress until next week. So luckily I double checked that before I made my schedule. Otherwise that would be like egg on my face. I would need to completely redo the entire thing. But yes, we're here for another round of solo R.E.P.O. I have played a few offline rounds with some non-VTuber friends, and I had a blast doing it. So I got like a few extra customization options. Not a lot, just a few. But I also gained something like confidence. So I know I'm gonna die in the game, but I am a little bit more confident in how to approach things. So I go in this full knowing I'm probably never making it past level 2 because I am just by myself. But hey, we're here for the experience of Zephyr maybe clutching in certain locations, but hey. Unless like Midnight or Yume come out of the ether and be like, "Hey, do you want me to join real quick?" I'm like, "Okay." Unless Yume or Midnight like happen to be lurking in the stream being like, do you want me to join you? And it's like, "Sure. Why the heck not?" You can play like a couple of rounds and see what happens. But I know they've got their hands full, so I know Yume especially has her hands full right now, so yeah. But yes, we're doing solo R.E.P.O today. We're doing more Cornerstone Tropics and Planet Zoo on Thursday, and Friday we're doing more of the same with the Persona 5. Yes, my schedule is a little wonky, but that's just because I have some stuff to attend to tomorrow and Wednesday, so that is why the schedule is a tad bit funky, because usually I do like to stick to my Monday, Wednesday, Saturday scheduling, unless we decide to be like, hey, let's watch Apothecary Diaries on Friday. Because I still need to finish up Apothecary Diaries, which we haven't even finished season 1 yet. We're still way behind on that. But yeah, that's the gist of the schedule for this week. Just solid R.E.P.O, and I'm also going to have you guys suffer through with my hyperfixation of Planet Zoo because I've had the game for a while. I've genuinely had the game for a while, and it's not until literally they made the sequel that's releasing in October that I'm like, you know what? Time to clock some hours in, trying to get my skills set up. And I finally clocked like almost 100 hours on it, even though that's like baby numbers compared to some content creators who Planet Zoo is just like their life, or like Frontier games in general is like what they do. It's paltry numbers, but I'm proud of it. I've been literally working on a red fox habitat in my other franchise zoo for a little bit, and I'm just like, I'm having way too much fun. I'll explain more of that story on Thursday if I bring it back, if I think about it. Today is R.E.P.O day. Today is how long until Zephyr gets hit by an errant bouncing head, or accidentally makes a particular beastie angry. That is all good questions, and the question is, will it be solved? I want to say, like, I'd give it, like, 5 minutes. I have confidence in myself. Is it overconfidence? No. I actually really also don't have anything to, like, talk about for over the weekend. other than I might bring this up during Persona 5 because it is a thing that people like to do. No spoilers for the love of everything good. I understand you're wanting to contribute to conversations, but please, no spoilers. I'll bring this up again on Persona 5 Day because I think Persona 5 is definitely one of those that's been noticed and I've been idly just ignoring it for a bit. And it's like, yeah, once again, no spoilers. Again, today is not that day. Thursday is not that day. Oh yeah, I actually do have something to share. Not immediately like today, but I will say this. I'm going to have something fun for the Cornerstone Tropics because I have essentially been inspired to do some slight work. So when we come back to Cornerstone Tropics for Planet Zoo time, I'm going to at least have a potential logo idea that for that particular zoo, because I've done it for my other franchise one and I was actually really, really proud of it. I haven't chosen which one, but I am very proud of it. But yes. Suddenly I'm feeling like the confidence is starting to leave my body. Oh well. We're here to just have fun and just to relax, as relaxing as things can get with, you know, monsters chasing me down narrow hallways. I do like that though, about R.E.P.O, is like, I hate it and I like it at the same time with all like the narrow hallways, multiple empty rooms. And I've learned the most crucial thing of taking the cart with me wherever I go. I don't know what possessed me the last week we played R.E.P.O. I don't know what possessed me to just be like, I'm just gonna leave the cart essentially in a central area and just like run around the joining areas and try and like just compile all these little goofy treasures. Just to gather up small things and like stack them all up. But yeah. I'm hopeful that we will eventually get the money for a proton laser because those photon lasers are what are like the best item for me, because I will, if I have that in my hand, I will literally feel a lot more ready to face things in R.E.P.O. At least for a solo player. I think a weapon is essential for someone who's playing by herself. Hey, at least then I don't have to worry about like accidentally hitting somebody with it. Because trust me, me and these friends were hanging out in the shop, and we were just goofing around and with like levitating wands and whatnot, and it was actually a lot of fun. It was chaos. Speaking of chaos, let's... Oh, the gameplay audio is already on. Sweet! But yes, we are back with R.E.P.O. We're back with R.E.P.O. And for those that don't know, if I go extremely quiet, because I think that is definitely the one downside to me playing spooky games like this. If I go suddenly very, very quiet, it's because I am intensely focused and I am trying to escape something. Okay. I have... click to rename. Oh, I don't... Oh, I can just load my save. Yes, load this file. Load this file from last time. Okay, good. Because when I left, I think we stopped here in the cart. Yeah. Let's see. This is range. Ow! Bonked myself in the face. Anyway. Stamina, sprint, health, upgrade. I'm going to focus a lot on strength when I have the time. I think we'll keep this here. And my mouth isn't flapping. By the way, I have a hodgepodge of customized items on. I think the only good one is the checkerboard layover for my leg. Just the one leg. And maybe the skirt. Because the skirt kind of works. Unless it's part of a leather jacket. It kind of works. It's just a little skirt. But the ears the ears are goofy. My little robot self has got little elf ears. We work with that. It looks so weird because I see my little shadow and I see the ears. But yes, we shall. And I'm also gonna keep an eye on my thing because we all know that lately, for some reason, my internet has the tendency to go kaput. Not the manor. I'm gonna die in here. Okay, up. Do. I don't like how dark it is in here. I think the manor is like my least favorite. Specifically for all the narrow hallways. Oh, look, cube. The ocarina. Up. Up. I don't know if that was that my foot creaking? I think that was my own foot. On the bed. I don't think they're gonna hear me. Oh. See? I think that was... The cube just scared me! Also, see, my mouth is not flapping, so therefore they cannot hear me. I mean, I can lose my little robot life. Back. Hold on. Ace. Oh. Not let me slide under here. Okay. Oh, I did not open that door. Oh, I did not open the door. Hmm. Scream at myself. I'm ready and confident. Literally, me 2 minutes later, I am now a coward. Yeah, that's normal me. Oh. Oh, I felt my heart like go in my throat there. Holy shit. Ooh, big face. Also, yes, I am doing this solo because there is a single player mode. $1,000. Okay. Oh, I love being in here. Fantastic. Love being in a wide open space where anything could happen. Big urn again. Oh. Up. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's not gonna be good. It's gonna lose me. Okay, that's gonna have to wait here. Oh. 5,000. Just gotta go into the next room. Yep. Okay. Extraction point 2 is probably down there. Oh no, this is gonna cause noises. Oh. Into the cart. There we go. Okay. Oh, I told myself I wasn't gonna leave the cart behind. And what do? Leave the cart behind. Good little Uber. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, that would be a direction. The little rats. My worry is the clown's gonna come back. Ooh. My worry is at the back. Down we go. Oh, it's that room. Hear it. Not the clown. I hear the other extraction point. Because if I find the other extraction point, I will drag the vase. Good thing I took that far away in a corner. Stay right here. Play the on. Oh no. Not an open area. At the extraction point. Hi, buddy. Yes, it is. Eat. Oh. Oh, fuck. That was so expensive. Damn it. Oh well. Careful of the clown. Ooh, money. Okay. Well, that's not gonna be worth running for. Oh yeah, doing it with friends is like a lot more chaotic, but I like to challenge myself. Stacy. Oh, that. I really should get like a heart rate monitor for this. Oop. Hey, he is still there. Good to note. Hey! No, no, let me. Did you see me in here, you little rat bastard? Probably saw me poke my head out. I had. Okay. Question is. Did he despawn? He may have despawned. I think that was his despawn. Let's. This party started. Still not enough money. Start like run around for some smaller things. You run around, I run around. And oh. Do, 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 do. I just have to grow. I might just have to. Okay. I am doing a semi-ballsy thing. Oh, Stacy. Come on. Come on. Shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Something like this. Shit, 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 shit. Come on. Alright. Over. I really need those strength upgrades. God. Push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Pull, pull, pull. Please don't break it. 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 God. Okay. Perfect. There. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough money. That's my worry. I think those vases were probably my only chance. Good. Ugh. Nope. Not a soul. This way. No, it's definitely not enough. I think I might be screwed. I think I might be screwed. Unless I find something that's worth the 4,000 grand. Or the 4 grand. Good. Yeah, bye. I am so tempted to just let the guy kill me. I think all those vases shattering is probably going to be the death of me. Down. Ugh. I hate the clown worth every fiber of my being. Ooh, hello. $7,000. Good. Downside is I'm not gonna have anything left over. Oop. We might be able to just very narrowly clutch this. $1,000. Now, bastards. Yeah, the one downside is I will probably not end up with enough. They usually put in like enough so you can survive. It's just a matter of how good am I of 8,000. Good. Is there a spare room I haven't gone into? I think there was. I think there was a spare room that I haven't gone into yet. Okay. This is fine. Nothing in it. Shh. Yeah. I have to start really looking. Ah. Oh. Oop. Gentle. Gentle, I say, as I am literally anxiety-drivenly knocking things around. Because that is my habit. Okay. I think that's about all I can gonna be able to manage. Shit. Yep. Okay. Now it's just to get back to the ship. Shit! Uh-oh. Oh, holy hell. That was close. trapped in here. Run, 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 run. Down, down, down. Under. Woo! Shit! Oh! I need a second. Oh my god. I need a minute. Oh, I feel my heart. Oh god. I feel my heart going at like 1,000,000 miles a minute. I should not drink that. I should drink water instead. Holy shit. Oh, that was close. I hate the clown. Give me the cloak any day. Fuck the clown and everything it stands for. Oh my god. I don't know what happened, but I was just like, ugh. Oh, good lord. Let's see, stamina, range, sprint, health, strength. Yes. You I need because I need this upgrade. Trying to get on here. I really need that photon laser. Please don't tell me the photon laser is here and this entire game is just gonna taunt me. Standard pistol. Thinking. I could go with at least a weapon. The photon laser would be fantastic, but if I just go with a weapon, it might be a little easier. Oh, there we go. In the coin goes. Didn't I just finish getting a skirt? Okay. Whatever, game. Okay, let's see. Let's look for anything secret. My good man, do you happen to have a key card behind you? Or do you have like a little secret entrance? No, no radio there. Man, that was still a close one. I literally just felt my entire heart just start going. It felt like let's see, I don't know how to describe it. It was just going bolt zap. This might work for now, but I think I might need to prioritize the strength upgrade first. Yeah, I probably need to prioritize the strength upgrade. I'll have to come back for that because I need to stamina's 3k. Tumble, climb, extra jump. Ooh, extra jump could be useful. Extra jump could be a little bit more useful because that means I can. This is literally all of my funding. Am I going to lose all this funding? Yeah, the most likely scenario is absolutely I will. Tumble climb is like 19. I don't have enough for a stamina. Do I have enough for at least a med pack? 14, 14, 4. This would literally be all the money. Okay, never mind. I won't worry about the health. I won't worry about the health pack. I'll probably die in this one, so I'm not too upset about it if I lose anything. Yeah, I'm kind of like, if I lose, I'm gonna lose, and I'm not gonna care. Starting engine. Yeah, I'll leave the 4K as like a nest egg. But I definitely need the strength in order to get myself up and going. Hey. Now jump a little higher, which is good, because that means I can start getting more items. Ugh. Hit the road, Jack. Are we gonna go at least to the school? Because I like the spell school. Hey! Look at that! Flipbrim Academy. Can I at least get past this? Doubt it. Shit, really? Have a high enough place for this. Oh, I hate the fact that she's around. She here? Yeah, this is definitely going to be where I'm going to die, because there she is. Yeah, you came after me? Edo. That's the funny thing. I'm the only one she can attack, so... I didn't even know she could appear during solos. It was like not even it was like active real fast. Really? Maybe two? Well, at least it's the witch and the baby. I think. Hello. This might be very difficult. I have like the worst spawns. I have like the worst monsters to start spawning. And I hate it. The baby I'm not too worried about. I'm more worried about the hag that wants to eat my face. I'm waiting for her to show up because this is my highest point to hide from her. Go see if she shows up. See if I can pull the same bullshit twice. I'm on level 3, of all things, because I only finished, like, the level 2 not too long ago. Ugh. I half know I'm not gonna survive this. I'm just waiting for her to come in because I know she will, because she senses me. I am the target of her wrath. Waiting for her to pop up. Chilling. Just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill for a minute. I already have like $2,000 already sitting in the cart. I don't dare get on the floor right now. This is kind of like my safe place. This is my safe zone. I don't know if she'll show up or not. Part of me worries I'm wasting my time. I think I might be good. I'm mildly worried because it's like I don't want to like leave and suddenly get clapped. Quite literally. I think I might have to risk it. I might have to risk it. I might just have to risk it and go. Okay. Well, it was nice knowing level 3 while it lasted. This one. Oop. Word. A big item. What's this? Oh, this might be a little tricksy. Right there. There. Speed demon. Oh, oh, perfect, actually. Yeah, that's gonna have to stay there. Overcorrect it. Oh. There we go. Oh, we're going in there. We're stealing a broom. Take it. I'm either going to die here and get to a high place, or I'm not. And she'll leave me alone. Nope. Yeah, I needed a high place. She knew exactly where I was. Damn, that sucks. Sorry, tax man. Yeah, it's like I knew I was either going to die or I was going to somehow manage to like tuck and hide. I should have stayed and jumped. It's fine. I'm not even mad. It's fine. Ugh, I hate the hag though. I hate her with all my soul. Dang, and after such a good clutch on that clown too. Oh well, we're back at level 1. I'm not even upset. Shit! Balls! Run. As long as I escape before he shakes off head. Why did the eyeball have to be there? I hate the eyeball too. I hate everything's guts. It's fine. I'm not even like that stressed out. Look, if the only thing that's going to be sweating is going to be anxiety sweat, I'm going to take it. I'm not a sweaty gamer, but I will probably be profusely sweating from anxiety, in which we might need to take like a little bit of time to kind of chill. Excuse me, goodness. I think I lost him. I think I lost him. Okay. We have 4,000 in the cart. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Mostly. Bar's closed. See where the cart was. Did I have a nice 4th of July? Yeah, I did. Thank you. It was peaceful. Just rainy. Okay. Smart. Have I been watching the World Cup? No. I'm not that big into sports. No. Okay. I know it must be done. Yep. This was not my smartest plan. Okay, I still have a few small areas to get to. And then I just run for the hills. Yeah, it's actually... Poor treasures are all there in that little corner. Dang it. Dang it, can't get it. I'm all turned around. Good. Maybe I'll just wait here a minute. Because of that eyeball respawned. So wait it out for. Oh, I heard that. Okay. The good part is, anything that can auditorily hear me, they can't hear me for squat. Because my mic's not on for this. Whew. That little tiny worth it. Paranoia. Shit. I hate that eyeball, I hate that eyeball, I hate that eyeball. Why did the eyeball have to respawn? Oh, wait, here for I hate the eyeball worth 1,000 suns because it's like I don't even see where it is. Did I get anything nice from the Steam sale? Yeah, I did. I got a handful of decent games that we've actually played on Steam that I've actually picked up from the Steam sale itself. I need to get this into position. I'm gonna need to rapid fire this. Whew. Oh, service station. Ugh. Okay, I can breathe now. Woo. I can breathe. I can take a moment to breathe. Thank God. I don't know why, like, if I go, like I said, if I ever go quiet, it's literally just straight just because I am focusing on that as much as possible because I don't want to get my ass handed to me. Because that's the one thing about this game that I've realized, like, if you're playing this by yourself, you've got to, like, be very patient. Stamina, extra jump. We don't need really extra jump. Tumblewing, sprint. Oh, a lot of stamina, though. There's, like, 2 stamina. Crouch rest. Health, probably a good idea. Is there anything that's, like, in the room that's good? Yeah, once I get, if I ever get the funding for the pistol, that's the problem. It's like, I'm fully aware the pistol exists, but it's also like, I can't get it because the pistol is usually like way beforehand. I should have just used the on the oh. Well, thank God I have to eat interact with that. I know a certain anime character who would enjoy these. And there is the inflatable hammer. But the inflatable hammer doesn't exactly do damage. Not a strength upgrade to be found, though. But yeah, the games I got from... That's knockback though, right? Maybe. I'm not very well versed in the art of... I think it can. May not do much damage. You know what? Why the hell not? If I go out, I go out swinging at least. If I have... Oh wait, that's the crouch rest. I don't want the crouch rest. I want the other stamina upgrade. Thank you. So I will at least feel comforted with my squeaky hammer. This one might be a shorter stream because definitely I want to like do this, but I also like know where my limits are. It's like if I can't handle the stress anymore, I'm just like, yep, and Zephyr is done for the day. And then if I don't succeed with this one, we'll probably like slip into a just chatting stream and then we'll wrap it up for the day. I'm at least gonna take a squeaky hammer. I have at least a line of defense. I have a squeaky hammer for the line of defense. I have 4K left. I think I'll use that for the nest egg. It's just a shame there was like literally no strength ones to be had, which is not good because I need strength in order to, you know, I need strength in order to lift heavier objects. At least I can... And then I think I just go wham wham. Yeah. In the road, Jack. Oh, hey, look, the academy. Thank God, the hag's not here. Okay. We might do pretty well here. I love this place. I'm going to say that and then immediately get jumped. Practice. I shouldn't be too worried. Come on. You're too heavy? You're too heavy. You're gonna have to go right here. Sorry. Of course, they gave me the most one of the heavy objects. That's the one thing about me. I am, like, almost always cautious. Perhaps a little too much sometimes. Why is he back? I swear this clown has a vendetta against me. Swear, this clown has a vendetta against me. It's almost always in the maps. Dumb bastards. I got rid of them. Yeah, definitely. If I lose this, I'm not going to be mad about it. I'm going to at least say, hey, I managed to get through a decent chunk of it. Ooh. All right. Oh, perfect. Oop. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. Okay. Well, there. Ooh. Because I definitely need to make sure this is all lined up. I'm tuck and hide for a second. Oh yeah, because then it's running to the next extraction point. Then it's running to the next extraction point, and then maybe finding some small treasures along the way. At least it's here rather than the manor, because at least around here I feel like I do have like a little bit more wiggle room. The manor has like way too many narrowed hallways. Perfect. Okay. Cleared the first one. Okay, so go into that mysterious room. Whew. It's fine. I know better than to test the clown. Eventually, that clown is going to find me. Eventually, that clown is going to find me. It is going to be a rude awakening. Yeah, there's 3 more rooms. Oh. So is there seriously nothing in this room? Look. Look. I wish this thing came with a monster radar. It's a little one. There we go. This is gonna be very awkward. A quick cursory investigation. Doing a quick cursory investigation. No. Because I was a shit. Probably not going to be able to last long with this one. That's a big pile of goodies, though. That's a big pile of goodies. I should just ship it, send it, and GTFO. Because how far away is the on the map? Load it all up. The worst part is that there's gnomes about. They're all around his little feet. Here's my exit. Oh, get up! I swear these clowns and these gnomes are co-conspirators. Go, fucking go, fucking go. The little gnome bastard got a little hit on me on the exit there. Oh god, the little gnome bastard got me right there for a second. I went a little southern. Little gnome bastard got me for a minute there. Photon laser, please let the photon laser spawn. Energy cube. Crystal. Please let the photon laser have spawned. I don't think it did. If it didn't, I'm going to be sad. Range, a strength, which is good to have. Holy moly, that was a close one. But yeah, I might end my repo a little early today and just do some like just chatting in a minute. Not because I lost, but because I don't know how much more my heart can take for now. Yeah, I don't know how much my heart could take. I am doing my best. I did better than the first time, which was, you know, everyone saw how the first time went. It was a disaster. The first time I played this by myself, it was just hell. The downside is I don't have enough time to... That's fine. Yeah, I think on my own, I definitely need to take a little mental break, because I actually didn't do half bad, but I do know when the strain of quiet is going to get to me. Let me do some shopping. Stamina. I think strength for oh wait, that's the range upgrade. Strength for absolute certain is going to be for the next one, because if there is a next one, I might bring this back again, like on a different day that's not too close to like a previous day where I last played it with some friends. Stamina. I could get some more stamina so that way I can keep running. But I also might need speed at some point just so I can start dashing like across the hallways. Speed. Sprint speed. Here we go. Let's see, 18K. I could hit the refresh button if I felt like it. I could hit the refresh button if it didn't cost me 5,000. I don't like that it costs me 5,000 for that. Range. I guess we can probably do the range, so that way, especially if like we run into the evil doll, then I can like easily hold that thing out and away. Did I ever lose my inflatable? Did I lose my inflatable hammer, or did I because I know I ran like hell. I don't remember. That's the roll drone. I need the flying drone. Oh. Whoa. So what happened, actually, when I was playing R.E.P.O with some friends, we figured... Whoa. What happened? Owie. We figured out what happened, when you have, like... I don't know how rare it is, but instead of the arena where you beat down for the crown of losers, or for the king of losers, we got the racetrack. And I also figured out how to use these. Ooh. That kind of would be useful to smack at the clown. But it only lasts for like a handful of seconds. Oh, yeah, that's fun. I feel like most of the monsters you can't see most of the time, and that makes them more terrifying. That is true, but like I think there is definitely a distinct difference where you can. I hope the stream's going well. It's going all right. We're probably going to end R.E.P.O early and just have like a little bit of downtime. Actually, we can probably just chill in the store while we just yap, because I had my fill of spooks for the day. I'm getting more confident. I think the real vote of confidence is definitely going to have to be the Cabin Factory, because when Halloween rolls back around, we're going to probably do definitely some of this, but I also need to figure out like what kind of like other spooky games to play. Hang on, I gotta let the scout back up. Anyway. Lethal Company is great, but Lethal Company definitely does have that thing of where it does require friends. Oh. I'm not paying for the scout. I cannot control this darn thing to save my life. But yeah, R.E.P.O's great. Definitely, like, it is definitely a lot better with friends. Full admission, as someone who did play with, like, a group of friends offline. Yeah, it's definitely, like, a lot more chaotic with friends, because at least then you're, like I said last week, you are technically sharing the load. But it is a little bit better than Lethal Company, where Lethal Company, you definitely need an extra person, especially with the centipede. So, we're definitely not going to play R.E.P.O too heavily consecutive, but at the very least, I am kind of like gaining the confidence a little bit. And that's why I always do feel bad. Like when I'm quiet, I'm like, it's just me being with the most intense focus. It's why if I'm playing this, I'm not very loud. I am literally just inhale, exhale, mumbling my plans to myself. But definitely on Thursday when we play Planet Zoo and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more chatty because, you know, I can chat a little bit more often with that. I do like these stabs. These are fun. These are very on brand. The downside is they do require an upward charge. And the effects are not very long. It's good for a stun if you want to get away from the clown or something. You'll have different ways of going about these games. You're good. Yeah, I know. Oh, finally I got the scout to go roly-poly. Or the mini cart. Yeah, I get it completely. I do. And it's like, once in a while, I do know where my limits are at. I was able to push it a little bit last week because I was new to it and I was fully like going in, and now that I have like some experience, it's kind of like one of those things where it's just like I want to try and like do better. Let's see how much more I got left over after this. I'm gonna let all my upgrades absorb. I think I should grab the health back though. Yeah, these kinds of games are definitely like a... I love these. I like trying out to see how much I can do as a solo person. It's not bad. And it could be like I said, it could be like Lethal Company levels where it's like you can do it by yourself. You just gotta be very strategic about it. This one, you kind of get a little bit more leeway. You just need to know when to duck and hide and how long to wait. I think, in my opinion, solo R.E.P.O is about the patience until you can get, like, a photon laser, essentially. Something in which you can literally just defend yourself. But unfortunately, the photon laser decided not to show up like a little bitch. Also, the flight cube is definitely, like, worth it to help you, like, lift heavier objects. Or you can hope for the best and, like, get strength, upgrades. Because if you're, like, fully packed with, like, strength upgrades, essentially you can literally just lift up every monster and then it's no problem. That's the one thing about me. I don't do that kind of level. I don't have that level of skill. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of vibing in here for now. Just kind of like give it some background. I am Yeah, I know this was a very short version of the gameplay, but it's just like, I do know where my limits are. Oh, good lord. It's not bad. I want the ducky, though. At least the ducky has, like, less of a chance of scaring me to death. I just need to make sure I don't hit the duck. I think my issue is my RNG has been like, yeah, we're gonna literally throw all these giant, like, monsters at you because the game freaking hates you right now. Hi, rubber ducky. Oh. Ow. Oh god, if I died here to that little rubber duck, I would have felt that would have been just depressing. Also, how come the charge thing isn't on? Is it? Oh, it's because I have no charge crystals. Oh, did they change it? Oh, they changed the layout of it. Okay, now I see. They changed the layout of it. The last few times I've seen it, there was like this little tin right here where you can charge up the like your items that require to be charged. But did they put it over here in this like this little nest spot? Did they just like change the layout of it? Because I was a little confused when I didn't see it here. I wouldn't know because I can't check with my lack thereof inflatable squeaky hammer. Did I lose it? I'm kind of wondering if I lost my squeaky hammer. I'm in the station, so I can't really tell, so let's go grab a charge crystal. I swear my inflatable squeaky hammer... Yeah, this is my first time technically playing through it. They must have changed how it looks because I don't remember it be... Because the videos I've seen, or some live streams I've seen, yeah, the little basket used to be like right here. So I'm kind of wondering what happened with it. Yeah, let's skedoodle, and then I'll properly save and exit before when we are on the truck. And I'll properly save and quit because luckily there are save points. Oh, look. Oh, hang on. Perfect opportunity. Oh, they did. I see. So it is over here now. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Like I said, I remember seeing it like a little basket here for it. So yes, they did change the charging station to be right here. That is good to note. I'm probably gonna have to reapply these the next time I do come here. Sprint speed. Death by rubber duck is like the saddest death in history of video games. Number 2. There we go. Honestly, death by rubber duck is depressing, but death by the actual like little duck that jumps up and tries to like get in your way is a whole other thing. But yeah, okay. I think I've had my fill because I have a feeling that if I ride this wave, I'm probably not gonna do very hot. I know, because I think I'm like a little paranoid because I know the hag is out there because I've experienced the evilness that was the hag. Oh, and unfortunately I lost to her because I thought that maybe if I hid on the truck I would be fine for like a few minutes. And what sucks is like I had the very expensive broom on there. I had the super duper expensive broom and I was happy to have it. But I never got a chance to take it out because I saw that she was on top of me and I'm like, oh god, where do I go? But yeah, I will say this. R.E.P.O is... I will always say this. I do think that for me, R.E.P.O is sometimes easy to play by yourself. It's just a game of patience. But hey, I have Squeaky Hammer. It's just, do I have to like hold on to it like the entire time or, oh, I see. So hang on, I want to see what I need to do. So I unequip it. So it goes in here, and then I swing it around like crazy. Okay, that's how I keep hold of this. I have to actually, like, keep hold of it. Because otherwise it drops to the ground and becomes a useless pile. That explains a lot. Okay, I needed to know how to use that thing so I can maybe have a little bit more confidence, you know, swinging it around. Hi, Taxman. How are you? Man, that thing is heavy for a squeaky hammer. Shall I break your screen? Shall I do this to the, like, the old, like, the super, like, old school commercial with the lady swinging the hammer around at the big, giant computer screen? That's old, man. I've been around for a while. I am a hag myself. Beep. I've seen, like, a lot of funny stuff. I've seen a lot of, like, of old stuff, too. Well, I guess while we're kind of just chilling, staring out at this lovely scenery of very, like, low polygons and just vibing for a little bit. So, yeah, thank you for sticking with me. I'm not ending yet, but thank you for sticking with me for my first, like, little bit of time of actually doing the game. I know I probably, like, stopped, like, a little bit earlier than I usually do for it, but it's just, like, I think I've definitely had my fill for the moment. I wanted to be like, yay, let's try this and see how long I can last, and actually, I think I was a little bit faster. Besides the death, I think I was a little bit faster, even if I was taking the precautions. Because I know I spent, like, a good 15-ish minutes in level 2 in that one space, and I narrowly got away from the clown. And honestly, this version of level 2 with the Magic Academy was actually not that bad. That one ended really fast, and I was in the same circumstance with the clown and the gnomes. Fuck that clown. I'm gonna say it. Fuck that clown. I don't want to ever be near that creature ever again. I hate it so much. I don't know which one's worse. I think at least for the hag, as long as I can find, like, a high enough space to jump, I have a good opportunity to hide, to handle her. But that clown is a pain in the butt, and I would need a photon laser to handle that. Just to be like, yay, vengeance. I swear, the day I do get my hands on the photon laser, it's going to be vengeance. It's going to be Zephyr finally gets her revenge, and she's finally going buck wild on all the monsters that have given her grief. I can get away from the big one with, like, all the heads and I assume it's nuclear radiation. I am assuming it's nuclear radiation is what comes off of that head, because it makes the little Geiger counter noises. I'm assuming that's what it is. I can get away from that one usually just fine. It sucked that he was in the art museum again, but and the gunner. The gunner I can easily get away from as well, because I don't have my mic. My mic doesn't turn on when I'm by myself. So he is easy to deal with. I can just sneak around as long as I don't, like, smash anything to alert him. He's usually fine. I just hate the clown. I hate the clown and the hag. I think those two are, like, my ultimate enemies. I've not run into one that I genuinely had an issue with except for those two. The clown is dodgeable, though. It's just a matter of I panic, and when I panic, I don't think straight. There's a reason why with spooky games, I'm a little strange when it comes to those. So, speaking of games, I have got some plans for my birthday. We probably won't do a Saturday stream for my birthday. We'll probably do it. We might do it Friday night, and it'll be a bit of a. I think I'll do it definitely like on the Friday before, because I have the unfortunate thing of my birthday lands on a Sunday this year. So I'm either going to do something on Friday or split my time between... Ugh. Gross. Blech. Sorry, I had something on my mouth. Blech. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do something on Friday or Saturday, or a combination of both. Because if I do some stuff on Friday, I might ask around to see if anyone wants to do like any party games, because everyone is usually available in the evenings. I'll kind of like put my feelers out. I'm not gonna do anything like fancy pants or anything like that, but I will reach out to be like, hey, do you guys have any plans for that Friday and stuff like that? Then Saturday, depending on what happens, because I don't know where my D&D schedule is going to land, we could do something fun that's just kind of standard. A standard Zephy stream where it's just like a little extra flavor of celebratory. We can do like a potluck breakfast game session for a little bit, because the idea was I got this idea from Porcelain Maid from watching his debut on YouTube and everything, and he was doing essentially a potluck of games on his stream, where I think his community essentially listed off like a handful of like indie games, a very, very good handful of indie games, and then he played like a handful of them for like an hour a piece. I will say this, if we do something on Saturday, I will put on the game of Sisyphus, which is essentially the Greek mythology version of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I think that would be the game of Sisyphus would be a fun one to at least try, to see how long I can keep my cool for. I feel like a prequel game to R.E.P.O would be cool. Like, how did we get here? How did we get those monsters in the apocalyptic world? I know, that is kind of interesting. I know there's a very, like, darkish story around R.E.P.O. There's actually, like, a lore video that I haven't really dove into yet, because I haven't quite found lore bits yet, other than the writing on the walls. So, thank you. But yeah, I'll put my feelers out to some friends and be like, hey, are you guys doing anything on like Friday night, and that Friday night in particular, and see what happens. Because I'm a little nervous, because I have noticed, and this is probably just a me thing, I am so used to kind of being the quiet one during collaborations. I am so mentally used to being the quiet one during the collaborations. It's hilarious. But yeah, I tend to be very quiet with collabs, even though it's just like I'm letting I love having them around and letting them talk. It's just like, and then I end up just being quiet because I'm just like, I'm vibing when they're talking. I'm that kind of person. But yeah, I'll probably reach out, and maybe, who knows, maybe Midnight and Yume will want to do some like birthday party R.E.P.O or something. Maybe I'll get Loaf on board too. Get the Avis, the small bits of Avis family together again for a little bit. Because even though I know Midnight and Yume don't have the same models, I know that at one point we essentially shared Avis as a quote unquote VTubing mama. and I still adore her very much to this day, even though I haven't spoken to her in a minute. I still do love her. I still do genuinely care. I've just been having a very bad time with social skills. I've had a very rough time with my socials lately, and I don't know why. I kind of like reclused a little bit. But that's getting too deep in the weeds. But yeah, I definitely want to do the game of Sisyphus on my birthday just to see how long I'll last. I'll probably like chalk that in for Saturday. I'll put up like a community post to maybe like over the weekend and just let the answers kind of come flowing in to see what happens. I am looking for indie games that are trustworthy, by the way, because I do know that some of these have been... There has been like some cases where Steam has had like accidentally had like malware on their Steam games for some reason. But that's just developer, not the actual Steam itself. But yeah, I'm gonna say if you guys have like indie games that you want to suggest, I'll put up a post for that later so that way you guys can pick and choose. And I'll put my feelers out to like Yume, Midnight, and a few others just to see if they are available for like a Friday night to see if like, do you guys want to do R.E.P.O? Do you want to do like Jackbox games, etc.? It'd be kind of nice just to have a very chill birthday party. One of them were being like big social group, and then one of them being like the semi-private, more... Maybe I will make that Saturday one of my first Memshi stream. I'll have to see. I will have to think about that one. Yeah, let me... As I'm enjoying this ride. I'm still giggling at the elf ears. Yeah, sorry about that. There wasn't much, like, a lot of actual playing. I was kind of like, ooh. You know what? Those are kind of more my vibe. Yeah, those are more my vibe in my pants. Hang on. 1 second. Can I show you? Nah, I'm not gonna show you guys yet. Those are... Yeah, these ones are definitely more the vibe. I like having pockets. I'm still hating the fact that only my left leg is the only thing that's visible right now. There we go. Yeah, let me switch over here and then quit. Yes, close the application. Thank you, game. Much appreciated. I'm not sure. It's because I've not won the gacha for a top yet. And by gacha, I mean the in-game gacha where I get a token. I've not gotten very lucky with the top. The elf ears are probably throwing it off. The elf ears are probably what's throwing off the vibe. Okay, I want to open up my Steam real quick. Is the game of Sisyphus still even available on here? Sisyphus. Hang on, am I spelling this right? Yes, the game of Sisyphus is still available. Okay. It's like an in-game gacha. So for the customization update that they did for R.E.P.O, once in a while on a map, you'll find this, I'm gonna call it like the quote-unquote companion cube, where you have to take it to extraction and get through, and then you get like essentially like a tax return token. And when you're in the shop area, you essentially turn it in for a random piece. You only get like one piece at a time, so you'll only get like maybe a left leg or a right arm customization piece, or head or body or something like that. I know my first one that I got, it was like an overlay of like the hip bone, and I kind of had a giggle because everyone knows that the Zephyr hips are extremely well known around here. The elf ears are silly. Yeah, they're silly. I think that's why I put them on, is because they're goofy. I'm hopeful that maybe I'll get like a head of hair. If not, I can always mod R.E.P.O. I can always mod R.E.P.O if I felt like it. I still want to do it just so I can put the cat cakes in the game, though. make cat cakes essentially the things I want to get. Yeah, hang on. You know what? For a treat. For a treat. Yep, yep. And yep. Still got him, baby. Still got the hips. My biggest charm point. If I had to use stage speak, the it's the hips, man. The hips are a charm point. It's just a shame that no one sees the hips that often. uh it's always the hip window. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, but it's good to have you back around, Lordzilla. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Nice. Yeah, I still have the hip windows, baby. That was fun. I do I really should also bring back my just chatting streams, and I might make it like a once a month basis because I did try doing at least a couple of times for just chatting streams, but then I always like run out of topics of conversation to talk about. So I am probably going to get Gog instead, and I'll probably like borrow like Yume's idea and kind of have like Gog in the background while we're having like maybe either a just chatting stream or we are actually doing work or gaming or whatever. Because I do like the idea of focusing with your avatar and stuff, because that's always fun. I'm just a vibe right now. I'm just chilling. Yeah, it's good to see you around again. It's been a bit. It really has. I do appreciate old faces and new faces. As long as, you know, chat rules are obeyed and everything, we're all vibey. We're all copacetic, is I think is the word I'm using. Is that the right word? Yeah. I also need to like put in like for a slew of probably spooky games for Halloween this year. I'm probably gonna bring Dredge back because I haven't played Dredge in a minute. Is copacetic the right word? Hold up. Oh yeah. Hey, I know a big that big word actually made sense. Yay! Yeah, it literally means we'll be fine. I think that's what copacetic means. At least that was the brief. That was the brief one for me. But no, I did have fun, despite the fact that I wasn't talking very much. Yeah, I definitely believe that that's what it means. I am going to triple check my work before I accidentally send someone off into the great unknown using a word that probably doesn't make sense. 1 second. Merriam-Webster. Here we go. Yes, copacetic me is essentially a synonym for very satisfactory. Thank you, Merriam-Webster. But yeah. Yay, big word. I probably want to get that, like, I should get that on like a mug or something, because I know there's like silly words that you can get mugs that you can get like printed with mugs and have like an odd definition. It's like I was half tempted to there was like some urban dictionary words that you can get like printed on a mug, and I was like there was a few of them that I kind of giggled at. Yeah. I have a full model underneath all this. It just doesn't get shown very often. But yeah. Well, yeah, sorry about there wasn't like a lot of gameplay going on, but I definitely handled this a lot better than Cabin Factory. Cabin Factory scared the bejesus out of me, and at least with R.E.P.O, I'm able to kind of like manage it. But I know Cabin Factory just hit some kind of scare it deep down inside that I have no idea what it was. The Cabin Factory. The Cabin Factory just hit the notes of like, okay, I'm done. I can't do this. But I know for Halloween and stuff, we have Exit 8 and Platform 8, I think is the one that's the sequel prequel. No judgment. Yay. Yay. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do some. I really should do some Anomaly. Ooh, I should look into some Anomaly games. Because I do like Spot the Difference and like and stuff like that. I know we're saving Exit 8 and Platform 8 for Halloween. We're gonna make sure I have at least a decent spook month. And we'll probably have like a watch along or two for spooky movies. I'm talking about Halloween. We're in the middle of summer, so that's the VTuber brain in me, I guess. Although we will take a special day to play Planet Zoo 2, though. We'll have like one tiny break in the spookiness to have me play my Hyperfixation Games sequel that is coming out in October. Yeah. I'm cozy now. I'm all comfy. Also, I did, speaking of games and stuff like that, on the Steam Summer Sale, I did get Tavern Talk's sequel as well. I do have Tavern Talk 2 available on hand, so if I ever want to go back to that, I can do that one. Because everyone knows I liked being the barista, and I am going to bring back Coffee Talk probably after next week, because I know next week is definitely going to be the Honkai Star Rail week. Yeah, this is definitely the Zephyr is in chatty mode. This is the Zephyr in chat mode. Oh my goodness. The words they're coming out. I think R.E.P.O loosened my tongue a little bit. I think R.E.P.O kind of like they loosened the lips. Goodness. I don't know what happened. It was just like I think it's just the relaxation effect now. But yeah, there's some plans in the future. It's not very big plans, but they are plans nonetheless. And I have this gnat that is driving me bananas. Keeps buzzing right by my eyeball. Freaking hate it, man. It's the one thing about summer that I definitely dislike. Okay. Go pop this open. Uh Honestly though, if I was to have like I will say this, if I were to have I'm gonna say this kind of like as the top of my head kind of thing. If I were to have a set an extra person to just kind of be with me for spooky games that's not like in my friend circle, I definitely would choose like Roy Kiato or something, because Roy doesn't handle scary games as well, and I'm just kind of like, you know what, I'm pretty sure he would be a blast to just scream with. That I'm kind of dithering and I'm kind of blathering, pardon me. I make sure I get all my stuff here so when we're wrapped up for the day, I can easily. There we go. Change the layout of this thing. There we go. Screaming squared, it cancels out. Yeah, that's exactly the point. Hello. Yeah, if I was to choose someone to do spooky games with, I would have definitely like maybe picked Roy to just kind of like help cancel out. Yeah, it's just it's I know it's not gonna happen, because I definitely do believe that trying to reach out to someone like that is definitely like the hardest part for me, especially with someone as introverted as I am. as someone who's extremely introverted, it's very difficult, and not to mention, like, the bigger the people are, the more nervous I get. It's like that. Yeah. I'm blabbering. I'm blabbing. It was just like one of those moments. It was just like, you know what? I'm pretty sure, like, at least if I scream, I'm not screaming alone. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, sorry about the repo not being very long, but I definitely think like the hour and a half was definitely like the best time to stop because yeah, my poor little heart was having a moment and I'm just like, yep, that's definitely it for the day. It's easier with friends because then my heart palpitations aren't going off as badly, but when I'm by myself, full knowing that I have to survive to get back to the truck, yeah. I know. I know. I'm apologizing too much. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I am trying to break the habit of apologizing. I am trying really hard to break the habit of apologizing for something that I don't need to, for just being me. I haven't even done anything bad, and I always still have the feeling I always need to apologize. Meh. Oh well. That is just the Zephyr personality for you. Joking with friends helps to not be as scared. Yeah, that is very true. That's why I'm definitely gonna for my birthday, I'll definitely like reach out to Midnight and Yume and maybe a handful of others to be like, you guys want to do like something fun for my birthday, even though it's like not going to be the birthday itself, it's going to be like the day before, even if it's just for like an hour or two, and do we just do like party games co-op. I will say this. I am going to say this right here and now. I fucking refuse to call co-op games friend slop. I'm going to say that right here and now because that I had this occurrence in my head like, oh, I'm going to say this because I don't know why the terminology bothered me so much, but I had a moment of like, I am never ever calling it friend slop because dear God, it's just called co-op games, man. It's not that hard to say. Yeah. Anyway, before I start ranting and raving, like the evil hag that I am. I'm not even an evil hag. I am pure ish. I am somewhat pure. I am not 100%, but I am not a bad person. Everyone knows this because I have said some crazy ass stuff before. Anyway, yeah, I think this is where I'm going to wrap up for the evening, so that way I can kind of like rest a little bit. I've got some stuff to attend to for the next couple of days, but then I will be back on Thursday, where I hopefully will be able to show you guys the nice big logo for I can't wait to show you guys the logo for Cornerstone Tropics, because I like the idea of giving my zoo at least a little something to work with. But yeah, I'll see you all on Thursday for some Planet Zoo, where it's definitely going to be like a lot more chill vibe. It's definitely going to be a lot more of the just chatty variety versus me staring and praying to God that I do not die in the middle of a spooky game. You guys are welcome. So yeah, you guys are welcome. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I very much appreciate it. It's good to see a few familiar faces. It's good to have people back. It's good to also know that people are probably lurking and hiding and not saying anything. And yeah, I don't mind if you guys are just lurking and vibing. I'm glad to bring the vibe. But yes, I'm gonna head out. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you all on Thursday or a little bit more of that Zephyr's hyperfixation vibe. All right. See you guys later, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye.